Someone sent me a picture last night. It was with Mr. Idris along with Angela Bassett. And I was in the bed and I was like, I don't really see much else about this. So I went to sleep. However, the Cosmic Wonder seems to have some more info about this. So let's see what's going on.
So it looks like we might have our new Black Panther. Marvel might have just revealed this, and they did it in such a sneaky Marvel way. A way that is very Marvel, where they're kind of revealing it, but not admitting that they're revealing it. Again, very Marvel. But everybody is saying now, Damson Idris is our new Black Panther, and I'll explain why everybody thinks this, and I'll talk about which Black Panther he's actually going to be playing. Is he playing an actual, just different version of T'Challa, and Marvel has finally decided to recast him, or is he playing
his son?
The son of T'Challa.
Well, he looks younger than Chadwick Boseman did, so I'm thinking he's playing the son. We'll see. We'll see. You know, it could be a son from another universe that's grown. Who knows?
T'Challa. Also, how he comes back, we'll discuss all of that in this video. And if you love Marvel and you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. We're almost at 1 million subscribers. Would love if you joined us. So this all started...
You almost at 1 million already, man?
Specifically, the Vogue World Hollywood Fashion Show. And instead of kind of a normal fashion show where you have models walking a runway or a catwalk, they actually had movie characters. Specifically, there was a Black Panther part of it, and it actually was really, really cool. The whole world of Wakanda just is, I just think, naturally just
That's not
really,
what you call it, is it?
But in this case, they had a whole Black Panther part, and they had the actual actors and actresses.
Teyana Taylor, that's not her, is it?
Specifically,
On the right?
the Dora Milaje. We had Denai Guerrera, we had Teyana Taylor.
Yeah,
they showed up in full costume, and it was really cool. But the biggest thing is that Queen Ramonda herself showed up. Angela Bassett in full Black Panther glory.
First time I've ever heard anybody call her Bassett.
She looked amazing. The whole thing really was amazing. But the biggest thing that everybody was talking about is that there was a lot of pictures of Damson Idris with Angela Bassett.
The picture that was sent to me.
And everyone was going, why is he there?
And all this person said, it said something like, Tyrone, do you know about this? Or something. And I'm like, know about what? No, like,
why is he there specifically with the cast of the Black Panther films? Why would he be there if he weren't a part of that?
It makes sense. Right.
Why is he with the Black Panther cast? Well, I think a lot of fans are just going to straight up say, well, that's because he's the new Black Panther. Marvel's already confirmed we're going to get a new Black Panther.
Right.
We've already seen leaked concept art of a new Black Panther for Avengers Secret Wars. So he might not come in Doomsday, but he could be coming in Avengers Secret Wars. Plus, a new Black Panther film, Black Panther 3, is confirmed.
Right.
We are getting a new Black Panther, and it looks like Damson Idris
and Denzel's
could be
in it,
that new Black Panther, because, again, why would he be there with the cast?
Right.
Sure, he could be there just enjoying and spectating, but I think Marvel's specifically doing this because, keep in mind, Marvel has to approve all of this. It looks like the actual costumes from the set. Right, they definitely have to approve all of that. And Marvel right now for Doomsday and Secret Wars,
I think it's so stupid. In Black Panther 2, they killed off T'Challa and his mother. How stupid was that?
They're watching all of their actors, even if they're not going to be in the film, they're watching all of them like hawks. And they're talking to their PR team and telling them, hey, if anybody asks you, because basically everyone from Marvel's going to be asked if they're coming back for Avengers Doomsday unless they've actually died, in which case the multiverse can still bring you back, especially in Secret Wars. Yeah. So they have talked to everybody. They've told their PR team, hey, this is what they have to say, or this is what they can't say. This is what they can tease. This is all intentional marketing. I do believe that he is our new Black Panther. I do. And I think this is a very sneaky way that they actually did this. But, like I said, two big...
Or maybe not sneaky.
Questions. Who is he actually playing? Is it T'Challa or T'Challa's son? And how exactly does he come back? We'll answer these questions. But first, if you were looking for...
Like I said, he looks younger than him. Oh my god, a fly land around my finger. Fruit fly. I think he's going to play the son.
Your next gift. Now, here's the deal. There have been a series of events that have kind of led to this moment, including Damson Idris kind of teasing that he's spoken with Marvel Studios about the role. And other actors have talked about meeting with Marvel Studios, and we all kind of are suspicious and assume that they were talking about playing the new Black Panther as well. Again, we know a new Black Panther is coming. This makes sense, but when the Today Show asked Damson Idris if he was in talks for the new Black Panther, he said, yes, no. That was his response. So, obviously, super vague. Obviously, he cannot answer. He cannot talk about this, right? Even if he wasn't the new Black Panther.
I'd have been cool with Michael B. Jordan playing a variant. You know what I mean?
He couldn't come out and say, like, oh, yeah, I talked to them about it. But no, I'm not. He can't say that. He signs an NDA, can't mention anything about it, right? So they specifically told him to say this, right? They talked with his PR team. They approved a yes, no answer. This was pre-approved. He can't say if he is, but that's one event, him kind of teasing this. And then the other
you don't even know if that was pre-approved, though. People slip up all the time.
And confirmed that he was going to be in Black Panther 3. In an interview, he was basically saying that he's only going to do a handful of movies until he's actually going to retire, which is a bummer because he's a great actor. But he named Black Panther 3 as one of those films, confirming Black Panther 3 was going to happen. And then Ryan Coogler came out and basically said, yeah, it's gonna happen. And Denzel said, oh, I feel bad. I even apologized to Ryan Coogler. Again, I think that was all stunt. Everything they say has to be approved by the PR team, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, but I remember Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo, and people slip up all the time. You know what I mean? I don't know about that.
But it's confirmed now. We have a new Black Panther movie coming out. Then, this is the biggest thing. We have concept art right here that shows the new Black Panther. This is concept art from Secret Wars. This did come from a Marvel Studios artist employee. We know it's legit. It doesn't mean it'll actually make it into the movie, but clearly Marvel Studios has plans for a new Black Panther. Damson Idris, again, has been reported to be in the running to play Black Panther. He has now been spotted with the cast at this event, and we have this official concept art showing us that Marvel is indeed planning on bringing a new Black Panther into the MCU. Kind of looks like him, but kind of doesn't. This concept art photo right here basically tells us how they plan to do that in Avengers Secret Wars. Now, if you're not familiar with what's going to happen in Secret Wars, there's going to be a planet, a world, which in the comics is called Battle World, that consists of multiple universes combined into one. So, characters that we've never seen before in the MCU might appear in Battle World, and characters that we actually already have in the MCU, or had, in case, in this instance they passed away, T'Challa passed away in the MCU, they can return as a variant. And here's the big thing. Once Secret Wars is over, we're going to have one universe that is a new universe that is going to have all of the characters combined, meaning the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and Wakanda's probably going to continue to play a really big role in the MCU. But right now, Marvel Studios has the opportunity to get basically a new universe with some characters obviously making it into this one, like Shang-Chi, probably Doctor Strange, Spider-Man. They're going to go into the new universe, but the new universe moving forward is going to be fresh, and Marvel finally has an opportunity to have all of these characters interact with Chadwick Boseman, and he was amazing. I understand, but I do think they should have recast right away.
You damn right.
Because then they wouldn't be in this situation here. But the multiverse can solve everything. We get a new variant of the actual T'Challa coming into Battle World, coming from the multiverse, and then moving forward when we have this one main universe, he goes on to become the new Black Panther. And the way that it kind of works in the comics and other multiversal events where there's one universe moving forward is basically of that, like 99% of the people in the universe, they don't actually remember the past. They only remember a past in that new universe, which I think that's how they're going to do. So we're going to get a new Black Panther no matter what.
Yeah. Go over and follow Cosmic Wonder. Tell him Tyrone Magnus sent you. He's probably the new. You see, I'm pretty much convinced. He probably is. If he isn't, I'll be surprised. You know what I'm saying? I just hope he's good. And I think he's going to be the son. 10 million subscribers.